Hello, Darlene from DLV Roofing. This is Joel from JND SEO. We spoke briefly on the phone today. So I'm going to show you 3 ways that you can beat your competition online. And I don't want to waste your time, Darlene. I don't want to waste mine. So I'm going to make this as quick as possible. If at the end of the video you do want to hear more information, we could just set up a 10-minute phone call. And if not, I'm actually going to give you a bunch of free tips right in this video that definitely would make it worth your while to check it out. And you guys could apply those right to your site and it should help. First thing I do want to talk about is just content. So I'm kind of just looking at your home page here. And I just want to see how many words of content you guys have here. And you guys do have a bunch here about your roof repairs, replacements, and maintenance, siding, windows, doors, skylights, as well as a few other things here. And let's see, you guys probably have, we'll call it 400 to 500 words of content. What I'm really looking for, though, is probably closer to 1,500. I know that sounds like a ton, and it is. But the reason we want that much content is for 2 reasons. Number one, Google actually is going to count all the words on your page as well as all your keywords. And the more of both of those you have, as long as it's within reason proportionately, then, especially with content, the more you have, the better. They're going to rank you higher compared to your competitors. But the second reason is that the more content you do have on your page, the more keywords or keyword phrases you can put into that content. So I've put in as an example, roofing, Asheville, North Carolina. I know you guys, for your tagline, you said Asheville's premier roofing contractor, so I know that's the area you guys work. So, this is the one that would definitely apply to you guys. And this is actually what a new customer would search if they were looking for services. So this is what you'd want to capture. First thing a new customer would see is all these ads at the top. A lot of companies pay for ads. And it's a way to try to be the first thing a new customer sees in trying to get business. I personally like to try to have them move towards the website, because if you build it naturally and organically, you won't have to pay for ads. It'll just be something that comes in naturally month after month, and you'll get these leads. But the second thing they would see is this map section. Top 3 companies are going to show up here based on citations. And citations are just when you get your business name, address, and phone number all listed together into a directory site. And these are sites like Yelp, Yellow Pages, Home Advisor, just to name a few. There's many more. After that, we're going to run into our organic section. This is where we start to see companies show up with their websites. And, they don't show up randomly. They show up based on Google's algorithm and formula. We've now talked about 2 parts of that, which are content and keywords. And citations do play a part as well. And 10 results will show up per page in the organic section, so we can actually rank the results based on our key phrase, since that's what they came up in reference to. So for roofing Asheville, North Carolina as a key phrase, number 1 would go to Balkan Roofing. Number 2 would go to you guys at DLV Roofing Systems. And number 3 would go to Baker Roofing. So what I want to do next is I'm going to put your web address, dlvroofing.com, into a program I use called Ahrefs. And this kind of allows me to see how you guys are currently doing. First thing I noticed, you guys are using your headers. That's a good thing. It means that Google will be able to find you a little bit easier, and you do have it out there. So first up, we have your heading, and then we have also a good keyword here on the back end, Asheville Roofing Contractor. That's a good one. And looking at the numbers, you guys have 61 referring domains. These are just websites that you have links on. If people click these links, it sends them back to your page. So the 61 sites you have links on are actually sending you back 727 links. So you have a little bit more than 100 per page, or per website, I should say. For keywords, these are what really get you found. This is just like what I put into my search, roofing Asheville, North Carolina, as an example. That's what these are. And these are what really bring the traffic to your site. So the 238 keywords you do have are bringing about 127 visitors to your site right now per month. So let's take a quick look at what you guys, where you're kind of bringing that in from. So first thing we see is Asheville Roofing. It's a good keyword for the area. 150 people do search it. We know there's 10 results per page, so you want to get on the first page. For this one, we see that you guys are number 3, which means you're in the top 3, which is excellent. People who search this is going to be new customers, right? Because it's not a name specifically, it's a location and a service. So that's a good one for bringing in new customers. After that, roofing contractor, Asheville, North Carolina, another good one for new customers, 150. And for this one, you guys are number 5. So top 5 is still on the first page, and that's the goal. After that, we do have your business name. People who search you by name know who you are. It's going to be a lot of referrals. People who maybe saw some of your signage but didn't have time to write down. 40 people search it. For this one, you guys, number one, which is good. They're looking for you. They should be able to find you. Then we have a couple more good ones. Roofer Asheville, Roofing Asheville, 4, 6, 3, and 5 in numbers. So you guys are doing a good job. You're in the top 10 for a lot of these good keywords. For this one here, like metal roofing, 100 people search it, and you guys are 13. That puts you on second page. We have found that 80 to 85% of people won't go to page 2 that do any Google search. And if you think about it, last time you searched something on Google, did you go to page 2? Probably not. All right, so as a quick example, I wanted to go to Balkan Roofing as to give you a comparison. They're number 1, I think, with the search we put in. You guys were number 2. And, they actually aren't using any headers, which would definitely help them if they were. 62 referring domains, 911 backlinks, 907 keywords, send them 911 visitors. So let's take a quick look at their keywords, where are they getting all theirs from. Roof decking, it's a national term, 2,800, they're number 2. So they're going to get a large percentage. The problem with that is it's a national term, it's not very helpful. What they do want is this one, Roofing Asheville, North Carolina. 150 people search it. They're number 1. That's good. Roofer Asheville, North Carolina, 100. Number 1, Asheville Roofer, 80. Number 1, Roofing Contractor, Asheville, North Carolina, 150. Number 2, Asheville Roofers, 70. Number 1. And then their business name, Balkan Roofing, 100. Number 1. So that's a good one. This one here, not a good one, because people that ask questions don't always mean they want the business, right? Doesn't mean they want to get that done right now. Asheville Roofing, 150, number 2. So you can see, though, a lot of the big terms specific to Asheville, they're number 1 or 2 at, and that's why they're getting just a bigger portion. Essentially, we could double your numbers just moving you up into the top 3, especially top 2. So if you guys want to compete with Balkan and get up there, and we just want to rank your keywords higher, maybe add a few more, especially in other areas that you guys do work as well. But if you guys want to hear more, like I said, 10-minute phone call. If not, I gave you a bunch of free tips. I will just give you a call to ask for some feedback, what you thought of the video. But thank you for your time. Really appreciate it. What would another 100 visitors to your site do for your business? How many more calls? How many more estimates? And how many more jobs per month would you guys land? Thank you guys for your time. Have a great day.